Good morning, and I'd like to wish you a happy Easter. I'm coming to you from my family room today, and I want to bring the message of Jesus and his resurrection to you this morning, because that's what we celebrate on Easter morning. On Good Friday, we remember that Jesus went to Jerusalem, and there were people there that didn't like Jesus, and they wanted to get rid of him. So they arrested him, and they took him before Pilate, and they had him tried, and he was sent to be crucified. And they took him, and they nailed him to a cross. And they put nails through his hands and through his feet. They even put a spear through his side. They hung him from that cross on Good Friday. And Jesus died. And they took Jesus' body after he died, and they took it to a tomb that was owned by a man named Joseph. And it was a tomb that was empty, had never been used. And so they took Jesus to that tomb. They carried his body there, and they put it inside the tomb. But people were worried that his followers might try to steal his body. So they put him in that tomb, and they slammed a stone in front of it so that nobody could get in there. They really weren't afraid of Jesus getting out, but they were afraid people might come and steal his body. So they even put a guard in front of the tomb. And they had that guard there so that there was no way anybody ever could get Jesus out of that tomb. He was locked away. But on Easter morning, Jesus walked out of that tomb because he is alive. Jesus was alive, and the guards, when they found out that he was alive, well, they were scared and they ran off because they thought they would get into trouble for letting him go. And of course, his followers came and they looked in the tomb, but the tomb was completely empty because Jesus was alive. And Jesus is alive. He even showed them the nail holes in his hands and his feet and said, "Don't doubt, but believe that I am alive and I am with you." So we celebrate today that Jesus is alive and that he is with us always. And so on Easter morning, we greet this day with a very special phrase. And the phrase is, "He is risen," and the response is, "He is risen indeed." And so I'm going to ask you to join me this morning in saying that. And I'm going to say to you, all of you who are watching this, knowing that Jesus is alive, that he is risen from the dead on Easter morning, I want you to say with me, "He is risen.
He is risen indeed."
Amen.